Howdy YouTube, this is Steven, and I'm back with another lyrical analysis. This time I'll be analyzing a song that I've analyzed before, but I'm going to do a reanalysis of it. And the song is called Pride by Ayumi Hamasaki. And the reason that I want to do a reanalysis of Ayumi Hamasaki's song Pride is because, one, I really like this song, and also because I felt like I could have really, taken the song or gone a bit more in depth, or been a bit more meticulous with my lyrical analysis of it. So, here we are, and here we go. And before I begin, I just want to give a shout out to ayumi.primenova.com. They're a great source for Ayumi Hamasaki's song lyrics in English. And as well, the song Pride comes from the Misunderstood era. It was the B-side to the single Bold and Delicious. So, here we go. All right. This is in quotation marks here. "The freedom you have is so dazzling," said a girl. All right, so there is a girl in this, song that Ayumi is mentioning. And, she just walked up to her one day out of the blue and just said, "The freedom you have is so dazzling." And that's kind of strange. Isn't that a bit strange for a girl to say? When she had just commented about her, wardrobe or something, not saying that, girls can't be deep and philosophical, but it's a little bit odd. All right. Next lyrics. "Even if I can't find the meaning of my own existence," quotation marks, "I answered." So now Ayumi, she, rebuttals and answers the girl's question with a question. Well, she replies to the girl's statement with a question. The girl didn't ask a question. All right. But she replies, "Even if I can't find the meaning of my own existence," question mark. And there, Ayumi, she has revealed to us that she is still trying to find the meaning of her own existence. And that's kind of strange to me, because I think at this point, I felt like, considering all the success that she's obtained and, all that she's done in her life, I would think that she would have the meaning of her own existence, or at least just assume it was to be, a, musical artist and share her life story with people so that she can connect with people. I thought that she already knew that. If not, I need to have a conversation with Ayumi Hamasaki. We're probably going to need a translator or, an interpreter to help out. But I need to have a sit down. Just explain to her some things, Just let her know that, you may think that you don't know the meaning of your own existence, but I think I do. I think I have an idea of it at least. All right. Next lyrics. "Supposing a man is a creature who is always asking for things he doesn't have." We ain't got to suppose. That is true. Man is a creature. Men and women are creatures, and we're always asking for things that we don't have, that we want. And I'm pretty sure, God or whoever your divine deity is gets tired of it. Probably, probably having to receive. Cut that, and I'll stop right where I'm at. Don't want to go too deep with that. Let's see. What is it? What are we? What we truly want to have. So, a man is a creature, and he always asks for things he don't have. And what is it? What is it that we truly want to have? That's a good question that Ayumi's asking. Like, what do we truly want? Because I think the things that we want, it's like, okay, we want them, but we want them for a particular reason. We think that these things are going to give us happiness, give us a sense of being content, like make us feel whole and complete, things like that. those are the things that we're really trying to obtain. You know, happiness, um, wholeness, feeling complete, feeling fulfilled. Those are the things that we're trying to get to. But sometimes we feel like the material things are going to get us there. And it seems like they are, you know, and not to knock material things, they're not going to do it, you know, not to knock them because we do need material things to live in this world. But ultimately, out of, you know, the happiness, the wholeness, the completeness, the fulfillment will not come from the material things. But then the question comes up, well, where will they come from if they don't come from those things? Good question. Next, lyrics. And then the girl just struggled and struggled. And when she noticed she was filled with emptiness, she had a new understanding. So now, you know, Ayumi done, you know, made this girl have an epiphany, you know, membook. And if you know what that means, then, you know, you've been paying attention, you know, you've been doing your homework. And you've been watching my channel. But, yeah, so the girl is struggling now, and she's like, I'm guessing, like, filled with emptiness now. And like, wow, I guess that is something to really think about. You know, I don't know the meaning of my own existence, and now I feel empty. And Ayumi, that's not the best thing to do, to go around making folks feel empty inside and all crazy. You know, we all can't be Ayumi Hamasaki. You make money from it. We don't, you know. Us regular folk don't make money from our problems. We just have to deal with them. Right. Next lyrics. We always open the window to tomorrow by dreaming. Oh, or ah, though we know nothing is certain in this world. So dreaming helps us get, like, when we dream, we are kind of more or less planning for tomorrow in a way, because it's like, oh, we dream about it and we want it, so we take steps to get it. So in the future, you're going to go after that. So it's kind of like that's where tomorrow, that whole dreaming and tomorrow thing, you know, connect. And we know that nothing in this world is certain. We know that. We are aware of that. If you've lived long enough, you know that nothing is truly ever certain. Although we take it for granted that it is, because sometimes things are just always the same. But one day it will change, you know, in some way, you know, in some way it will change. Next lyrics. Flowers are surely waiting for us in a place we haven't seen yet. Before we are used to being bored, and our time passes quickly. So somewhere we'll have flowers waiting for us. You know, it'll be a homecoming perhaps. And these flowers will be waiting for us in a place that we haven't seen yet, in some unknown place, perhaps the future. And before we are used to being bored and our time passes quickly. So all this will happen before, I guess, we get bored and our time passes quickly. All right, next and final lyrics. Even if it's the end of the world, even if people say with laughter that we are trying in vain, let's go together, because nothing is so fearful as giving up. So let me break this down for you. Even if it's the end of the world, you know, even if the world is about to explode, even if people laugh at us and tell us that, you know, we're trying in vain, it's an uphill battle, it'll never happen. She's like, let's do this together, because nothing is so fearful as giving up. And that's true, because once you give up, it really is the end. When you no longer try, it really becomes the end, and you are truly left in the situation that you're in. So it may be scary to go forward and to try and obtain what you want, but it also is scary to not try, because if you don't try, then you will always be in the same exact space that you're in. You'll be in the same exact position that you're in, if not worse. So I think that's something that is very true, you know, and something that needs to be said a little bit more often. All right. So this music video was filmed in New York City, so that's pretty cool. This video isn't the most Ayumi Hamasaki-ish video, if you get what I'm saying. You know, she's not all like super crazy over the top with like elaborate storylines and crazy, you know, acting sequences, thankfully. But it's a video. It's a music video. So it starts off with like showing shots of like a bridge in New York City. I don't know which bridge it is. Maybe the Brooklyn Bridge. Probably not. But yeah, we see shots of the bridge, and then it starts to get closer and closer to Ayumi, and she's surrounded by her people who are like doing her hair and makeup and stuff. And then she's singing while she's getting her hair and makeup done. And there's no child in this video or no girl in this video who asks her the question. So I'm assuming this is like, oh, she's telling a story. Folks doing her hair, and now she's telling a story. She's all like, this girl came up to me and asked or told me that the freedom I have is just so dazzling to her. And then I told her that even if I can't find the meaning of my own existence. So it's something like that. And let's see what else happened in this video. So after that, then Ayumi's style team, they move on and they leave her to herself. And then she gets up out of the chair. Or one way or another. Either she leaves them or they leave her. One or the other. It's not really important to the story. But she gets up out of the chair and she's walking toward the camera and she's all being dramaticals and stuff and like, my God, and like throwing her arms in a dramatic way and stuff. And she has on this dress too, this black dress, and her hair is dark. I don't think it's black, but it's probably like a dark brown. And that's different for Ayumi. The way I'm used to seeing her is like blonde hair. So I'm like, oh, that's cool that you are rocking a bit more like a darker hair color. So she's around under the bridge, and then she's in this place that looks like a sewer. It's probably not a sewer, but it looks like a sewer. And then she's singing, and then it starts to rain, and then it's raining on her, and she's all like, Kito Yamoshi. She's singing in Japanese and stuff, and being all dramatic with it too. She's like, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much what we got here. The video's nothing special, but the song is pretty special. I like the song. And the song is an adaptation of a song by Sweetbox. It's also called Pride. And their song is more like, it's more so just the piano with the song, but with Ayumi, it's like a whole orchestra with the song. So she like took the song to the next level. And also the subject matter is a little different too. Sweetbox's Pride is about more or less like a relationship and someone being very prideful in the relationship, the dude. And Ayumi's is about, trying to find the meaning of your own existence. So, it's different. And it was probably one of the first songs I've listened to from Ayumi Hamasaki. And I liked it. I really enjoyed it. And I think the subject matter is really nice and relatable, and it's deep, it's thought provoking. So good job, Ayumi. Good job indeed. So I've said pretty much all I have to say. Thanks a lot for watching. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe and become a stevedore. Feel free to give this video a thumbs up. The feedback and the support is extremely appreciated. Until the next lyrical analysis, our re-analysis, adios and goodbye for now.